This video is sponsored by Moomoo. If you guys haven't gotten your 15 stocks yet, free money. Use that link down below. Deposit at least $100 and you get 15 stocks, each up to $2,000, and it also helps out the channel. Full disclosure, guys. And with that being said, let's dive into the video and talk about 3 breakout stocks that I'm looking at now as the markets are exploding. It's currently about 2:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have all the indexes up over 2%, well over 2%, and the Russell's up over 3%. So we're going to break down a bunch in this video, so sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and let's just dive into it. Let's not waste any time here in the intro. So SPY's up again a bunch right now, Triple Q's up a bunch, and we're noticing we are breaking out of the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart, and it seems like we're filling the gap towards about 385, 390. And we're going to talk more about the markets in my next video, so make sure you guys subscribe. But quickly, that's what I'm seeing. Quickly to break it down, that's what I'm seeing here. Fully breaking out of the highs from last week. We're now above the 50 SMA, like I said. I could see this easily going to about 380, 85, maybe 90 in the short term, where it's going to be met by a big resistance, the 180 SMA, which, mind you guys, we got rejected at that point in the middle of September. But if we break it this time around, there could be even more upside from that point. And Triple Q, same thing. We're breaking out of the highs from last week. We're taking out the 50 SMA here on the 4-hour chart, and it seems like we want to fill the gap to about 288, I'd say 290, maybe 292, which is right by the 180 SMA here, which, like SPY, Triple Q got rejected there in the middle of September, which that's going to be a pretty big spot. If it breaks 290, 295, there's going to be even more upside, in my opinion, from that point. So markets are crushing it. And again, we're going to break it down a little bit more in my next video. We're going to talk more about Bitcoin, Ethereum, silver, metals, the gold, the metals. We'll take a look at oil as well. But for this video, I really wanted to focus on these 3 stocks. And we got news today that Elon Musk, which is going to be what stock number 1 is here, which is Twitter, Elon is now proposing to buy the company again at his original price, which was at $54.20. And I believe they were set to go to court. Is it in New York? I forget what state. But on the 17th of October. So if this actually goes through this time, the litigation, I'm assuming, is going to be over at that point, obviously. And if you guys didn't know, I'm sure you did know, or you do know, Elon proposed to buy the company months and months ago at $54.20. Then a lot went on. Bots were revealed. They had way more bots than expected. Other crap went on as well. And Elon pretty much backed out. The stock tanked. As you guys can see, it completely cratered. And now that we got this news today that he's looking to buy it again for the original price offered, the stock went up 12%. And the reason why I said went up, past tense, is because it's currently what's it called? I'm forgetting the word. It's halted. Yeah, that's the word. The H word, halted. That's the word. It got halted, guys, and you can see here it's been halted. I'm currently filming at 2:30 on the East Coast. It's been halted for 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes. It hit $50. Now it's at $47.90. It is just way too volatile. I'm assuming, I guess it hit a circuit breaker or something. They halted the stock, and who knows when it's going to come back live. But at this point, it's halted. It's up 13%. And what we're noticing here is, and mind you, there's going to be a lot of volatility coming here in the next couple of days, probably next couple of weeks, as we get more insight on what's actually going on. But in the meantime here, what we're noticing in the short term, it is breaking out fully. A $45. We're breaking out of this wedge. We're now well above the moving averages. We're at a multi-month high. You guys can see we took out the highs from the beginning, middle of August, which were right around $45. So this looks pretty good. Technically, it's breaking out. And again, there is a lot of risk associated with this because then again, this is Elon Musk that we're talking about. Any little piece of news that comes out could move the stock again. If he says this, if he says that, if he wants to do this or he wants to do that, you guys know how that works, right? So keep that in mind. But overall, the technicals are looking good, in my humble opinion, guys. They really are. And another stock here whose technicals look good, in my personal opinion, is Snowflake, which is up right now 5.3% on the day, breaking back over $180 a share. And look at this, guys. it is now breaking out of not only the 50, but also the 180 SMA. We're holding the bottom of this. We're holding this pattern, the uptrend in general, which is great. And we also have an ascending triangle. You guys see that here. We have clear higher lows being made, but we have also a clear resistance at about 205 to about $210 a share. So at this point that we're breaking 180, we're above the moving averages, I could see this continuing towards 195 to 200, maybe even higher than that. Now, granted, if the stock market in general gives back all of these gains tomorrow, if SPY starts crashing again, triple Q, which is totally possible, this is probably going to start crashing as well. But if we stay on this nice little green little run we're having, if we stay on this for a couple of days, watch Snowflake. Watch it, seriously. Towards 200, I could see that happening for sure. And of course, nothing's guaranteed. These are just my thoughts, guys. You always have to do your own research, but that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to set my alert at $185 a share. Mark is at or above. And the last stock for this video, we're not going to be in here too long with this video, guys, but the last one, which is completely breaking out right now, is Las Vegas Sands, ticker symbol LVS, which I've covered it many times on the YouTube channel. As of late, we've been calling out the ascending triangle that you guys can see, and now, as of today, it's officially playing out, which is why I'm covering it here in this video. Again, I'm putting it on your radar in case you forgot about it, because it is a little bit overbought, but it's breaking out, and to be honest, even though it's a little bit overbought, it could still continue this momentum. Sure, it might pull back a little bit, all right, maybe to $40, $41. It might consolidate a little bit, and from there, it might start making the next leg up towards, you guys can see, the mid-high 40s, which is where we were in the beginning of this year. Back in January, February, that's where Las Vegas Sands was. So I like the way it's playing out here, and again, it is a little overbought, but it doesn't matter. Trend is shifting. Momentum's building up for the bulls. If it pulls back a little bit, RSI comes down a little bit, that's good enough for me. I'm going to be looking to get in on this one. So I really like Las Vegas Sands, Snowflake, and Twitter. And the most risky one, I'd say, is Twitter, due to just the nature of the volatility with that stock, Tesla stock as well, and Elon Musk, all those, that you got to be very careful with, trading with Elon Musk as being your catalyst, right? Because he's a loose screw sometimes. He says whatever he wants, and who knows if this is actually going to go through this time around. And if it doesn't, Twitter's going to collapse, and might be going back under $40 again. Who the heck knows, right? So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up. If you enjoyed this quick little video, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see future content. And if you haven't gotten your 15 stocks from Moomoo yet, use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, deposit at least $100, and you get 15 stocks each up to $2,000. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I will catch you in the next video, guys. Peace out.